Slinki Malinki, Catflaps by Lynley Dodd. Meet Slinki Malinki and friends. Mushroom McGee, Pimpernel Pew, Grey Wacky Jones, Scarface Claw, Butterball Brown, and Slinki Malinki. Slinki Malinki, Catflaps. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinki Malinki was cosy and snug, curled in a ball on the raggedy rug. He opened an eye, inspected his toes, and washed from his tail to the tip of his nose. He wiped round an ear with a delicate paw and stretched as he silently slipped through the door. Whiskers all twitching, eyes shining bright, he squeezed through his cap flap and into the night. He prowled round the garden and smelled every smell, from the rambling rose to the snail in its shell. And then, with a curious, questioning call, he sprang to the top of the tumble-down wall. He called. Out of a bush at the end of the wall came two creeping shadows, one big and one small. Slippering and slithering, scrambling down, were Grey Wacky Jones and Butterball Brown. Next to the hole in the tunnel house door, furtively lurking, were two shadows more. Up through the leaves of the five-finger tree climbed Pimpernel Pew and Mushroom McGee. Down on the grass, by the cucumber frame, mysterious figures were playing a game. They tumbled and chased, with a scuffle and cuff, the Poppadom Kittens and Grizzly Macduff. From nooks and from crannies, from mischief and game, from every corner and crevice they came. They sat in the moonlight's silvery glow, hobnobbing happily, 10 in a row. But out of the hedge, by the rickety seat, disturbing the birds in their feathery sleep, something was sneaking on Pussyfoot Paw, the cranky and crotchety Scarface Claw. Then, all at once, came the ear-splitting sound of a caterwaul symphony echoing round. It woke all the neighbours. From window and door came bellowing shouts and a furious roar. "Shh!" they all said. "What a rackety bunch! Stop that commotion! Go home at once!" With a grumbling growl and a scuttle of paw, off and away galloped Scarface Claw. and down from a wall, with a hiss and a spit, went Slinky Malinki. Lickety-split. The others all followed, until there were 9, trotting behind in a tail-waving line. Whiskers all twitching, and eyes shining bright, they squeezed through the catflap, and out of the night. The house was asleep. It was silent and still, with flickering shadows on ceiling and sill. Slinky Malinki was cosy and slug, with all of his friends on the raggedy rug. The end.